Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Camden Long right now. I'm coming to you live from Thailand, where I am teaching English abroad and have been doing so for quite some time now. So, the title of this video is The Truth About Teaching English in Costa Rica, Living in Costa Rica, and everything you need to know about TEFL. And basically, I'll just get right into it. Listen, I lived in Costa Rica for a total of 10 months, and it was split up. First time I lived there was about 6 months in 2009, and then I returned again last year, 2015, for about 4 months. Now, again, this video is not to disrespect anybody, it's not to be rude. Everybody who knows me knows who I am, really knows who I am, and knows that I absolutely love Costa Rica. Okay? But there are some things that I need to talk about if you're looking to teach English abroad in Costa Rica, because it's not all fun and games. Number one, Costa Rica is super expensive. If you want to live on rice and beans and bananas, then okay, that might be okay for you, but most of the people that are watching this video and just in general in life, you can't live on just rice, beans, and bananas or mangoes. I have done that out of means of survival, but I'm here to just straight up tell you I live a very organic lifestyle. I like to spend money on food that's going to keep me healthy, to buy high quality ingredients, organic food, even vegetarian and vegan food, which all and superfoods, which all those things are even more expensive most of the time than even in the United States. Okay. Now, if you go to a market in Costa Rica, of course, you can get things for very good prices, Sunday and Saturday. But still, however, you know, Costa Rica has so many gringos, so many tourists coming in there, and Europeans and Canadians, and essentially have, for whatever reason, people call it gringa or gringo tourism, meaning that the country, it's so expensive there, especially as an English teacher. If you're the school teachers, the public school teachers don't even really make that much money, like 400 US dollar per month. Okay, just to give you a clear picture of that. While I was there, I was only making 695 US dollar per month. Okay, my rent last year where I was staying was about $350. So already I'm spending half of my money on rent. It was a nice place, had hot water, cold water, full room service and things like that, walking distance to school, but still it didn't matter because you want to travel and to save money. You want to travel and save money, be able to buy plane tickets in case of emergency, for passport runs or for visas. You need to really think loud and clear. Talk to yourself about where do you really want to go teach English abroad. Back to Costa Rica. Going to the beach on bus, it's very cheap, $5 sometimes, $10 or something like that, which is affordable. But when you get there, after you pay for a hostel, after you pay for food, 3 meals a day, by the time you get back on Sunday night, like if you leave, say, on a Friday night or Friday morning, or what most people do because you teach Monday through Friday, you're going to have to leave at like Saturday morning at a 6 o'clock bus. So you get there, around noon. Once you get checked in, you go to the beach, you hang out, you stay one night, and then you're back into the city of San Jose, most likely, because that is where all the majority of all the English TEFL jobs are located, in San Jose, Costa Rica. Also, when you get back on that Sunday night, you're going to be like, whoa, what happened? How did I spend so much money? It just goes like that. I'm telling you guys, I'm being honest here. Costa Rica is a beautiful place, has great people, but still, oh man, I'm so much happier living in Asia, especially right now. First week here in Thailand, it is absolutely amazing. I will make more videos about Thailand in the future. This one's for Costa Rica. So first of all, a TEFL course is probably going to run you about 1,200 US dollar if you do it in person, which of course I recommend. Wow, man, I need to get some sleep. So I keep it real. I don't do all these edited videos and things like that. I like to just roll it so you guys can see the rawness of my life. You know, I've been working so much here in Thailand, but I love it because I love teaching English. I love being surrounded by kids because they remind me to have fun. They remind me that don't, take life seriously in a way that you want to develop your career. If you want to have a family later, to be wise with money and just be wise with your habits and your health to grow wealth. But ultimately, kids remind me sometimes not to take life so seriously. And I think that's very important because you have to keep the playfulness inside. You have to keep your inner child alive and thriving in order to live a long, youthful life, if that's your goal. So Costa Rica, Pura Vida. Most of the people there, man, not all the time, but people, it's always money, money, money. And that can get really annoying, especially, it can also work to your advantage. If you're a white guy coming from the States, if you're just I'm tall, 6'3", I'm from the United States, I'm Caucasian, a white male, so I stick out like a green thumb, and a patch of white clouds. So everywhere I go, restaurant, street, people are always looking at me, talking about me, coming up to me, where are you from, talking and things. But a lot of times, I believe a lot of people do it out of their own heart, out of curiosity, because I do attract that in my life. But at the same time, a lot of people will say they're only nice to you because they think you have money and they want to try to find ways to get money from you. So that's also another wake-up call. So again, let's get back to the main point here. Number one, you don't make a lot of money teaching English in Costa Rica. Straight up. You just don't. Number two, life is expensive in Costa Rica. Food is expensive. A plate of rice and beans with like 2 eggs and a coffee is going to run you like $5, sometimes $6. Again, that's like the same price as almost back home in the United States. And you're making half of what you make in the US. So I had to sell my GoPro and I had to sell my MacBook just to be able to get out of Costa Rica to get to Nicaragua, where I was living at on this island called Little Corn Island. And still, the job that I had, they paid for my plane flight. So if it wasn't for the company paying for my plane flight, and if I had not had the GoPro and MacBook, I don't know what I would have done. I really don't. I was running out of money, didn't know what to do. I kind of live like a high quality life, as I mentioned before, because I believe that your health and wealth and your energy are number one, always. If you don't have energy, you won't be able to do anything. If you don't have the passion to live, and if you're not healthy, you're going to collapse. Like this week, I was trying not to sleep that much, and what ended up happening was, oh my gosh, I crashed in my first day of classes here in Thailand, like literally crashed. Like I felt super dizzy, dehydrated, there was no air condition, and I told the teacher, like, I'm like this, they don't speak any English, so I just had to like, I'm dizzy. I laid down and literally just passed out for like 3 hours or something. So again, more videos to come on Thailand. Costa Rica! I just love talking. I love sharing all this stuff with you. And I'm trying out my new webcam as well. Costa Rica is expensive. Costa Rica, you don't make a lot of money teaching English. And number three, actually, I think those are the two most important things because, you want to make teaching English a long-term thing. If you want to do it for 6 months, great. Costa Rica is a great place to do it for 6 months where, you You go in, you do your TEFL course, you stay for 5 months or 6 more months at a school, live there, teach there, and you get paid there, and then you still have enough money to make sure that you come back, like a round trip ticket. Do not play games when you're down there. Do not start spending money that you don't have. I'm just very thankful because I pray a lot, I meditate a lot. I was able to sell some things to get me out of these situations. Otherwise, I would have been stuck there or had to beg my parents to bail me out. Okay? So it's super expensive and you don't make a lot of money. Those are those two things. If a place is expensive and you don't make a lot of money, why would you go there for a long term? It just doesn't make sense. So I had a great time living in Costa Rica. It was not easy, but I always look for the positive. I'm a very optimistic kind of person. So to everybody out there, just give me your thoughts of what you thought about this video, what you think about teaching abroad, teaching English abroad in Costa Rica, TEFL. I'm here to answer any questions that you have. So yeah, leave a comment below. Also, if you're interested in a free TEFL guidebook, ebook format, go ahead and leave a comment below as well, and I'll be glad to send that to you via email. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, again, leave a comment below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not already. I would really appreciate it. It helps out my mission here in supporting other teachers and just sharing my experience with people from all around the world. So everybody out there, have a great day. This is Camden Long. The truth about living and teaching English abroad in Costa Rica. It's super expensive to live there. Food is expensive, and you don't make a lot of money. So be careful. Think about it. Leave a comment below, and I'll be glad to answer your questions. To everybody out there, have a great day. Thank you, guys. Namaste.